Hey, this is John with FixYourDirtBike.com, and in the last video I introduced our new project bike. Now the goal for this bike is to be a full-on trail bike. It is an old motocross bike and I have no interest in that, so I saw an opportunity to make a pretty sweet two-stroke trail bike because it is a 250 two-stroke, has lots of power. Only issue is that the exhaust is pretty well banged up. I have power loss between 30% and 60% throttle. So I saw an opportunity, because I had to replace the sprockets anyway. I put 12s in the front, a 12 tooth in the front, and a 53 tooth in the back. Yeah, and that's a pretty extreme ratio. But since I'm kind of limited on power, I was just trying to do what I could to make it work. So what ended up happening is now I can sit in second gear going through the woods, and I'm staying between 60% and open throttle the whole time. So I always have all the power I need for anything I need. And since this transmission is such a close ratio, second gear is where I need to be anyway. I can go fast enough where the engine doesn't overheat, and I have, like I said, I have all the power I could handle. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing technical things like rock crawling and jumping over logs and, well, anything you would do with a new enduro bike. But to get things started though with my test, I did need new clutch cable because it was pretty stretched out. I need new grips. I put handlebar risers on, the 2-inch risers that pivot so I can really dial in my comfort on the bars. And then I got some bark busters because I like my hands where they are. So for $175 total, that's the stuff that needed to be done, and that's the stuff to test out my trail theory. I got a pretty decent trail bike. Now, again, the suspension's shot, the exhaust is shot, but the tires are good, and I have the gearing set up so I can use the power where I need it. So I think this would be a pretty good candidate for a serious woods bike because, like I said, it has all the power it needs. The suspension can be tuned up and changed to, well, to work in the woods. And at the end of the day, at this test, I'm not even $1,000 into it. So even if this didn't work as a trail bike, I'd still have a pretty good bike that it works, and as I back up and I can beat on it and let my friends crash it because they do. So make sure to like and subscribe because there are a lot more videos of this bike coming.